It's a very special day on the calendar, Noche Latina, commemorating the NBA's connection to Latin heritage and culture. With Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson, plus our reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Well, Fred VanVleet, a first-time All-Star in 2021, said of his journey, quote, "It's like a movie storyline, just scratching and clawing, all the work and the sacrifices. I'm always going to have this great perspective that allows me to navigate differently and helps me succeed." Brian?
Allie, his toughness and IQ, a big factor for them. Thanks for that. And here's a look at some numbers for John Collins.
Effective field goal percentage is a great way to measure his performance over the previous 10 games. It's been much improved, a sign that his game has been evolving.
So here are the Jazz starting five. And for San Antonio, Murray out there with Fred VanVleet. Then it's Andre Drummond. Then it's Brandon Ingram. And it's Brooks in at the small forward position. Well, Doris, we're expecting most of the action to come out of the backcourt of this game.
No, exactly, B.A. Both teams are led by their terrific guard play. The outcome of this game likely hinges on the respective performances of those two positions.
Here we go. And it's going to be the Jazz off the tip. Clarkson against Murray. From downtown, Drummond grabs the miss.
Most likely first-round matchup here.
Pass to Drummond. On the wing, Brooks fires the three. On offense, here's Utah. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Phoenix.
It was just a challenging game for them. They executed well, but just not well enough to put themselves over the top.
You know what? At the end of the day, it wasn't as close as it should have been. There were lapses all night that led to the deficit they couldn't overcome.
And Spurs coach Greg Popovich last season moving into first all-time for coaching wins, Greg.
That's right, B.A. I mean, all those wins coming with one organization, the Spurs. Now, when he hangs up his whistle, he'll be in the conversation for the greatest coach in NBA history.
And here are the Jazz. Pass to Abaji. Over to the left wing. Collins, the open look. And the jumper from the wing offline. Here's Brooks. Oh!
What?
The arena is stunned.
Boosh.
He's got a deep bag of tricks to dig into. And that replay courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Ooh, poked away.
Yes.
Ooh, stolen by Murray. No luck on that one. And Utah will come the other way. It's blocked. And it's going to be out of bounds with the Jazz retaining possession. And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
Clarkson passes to Collins. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's going to be on Brandon Ingram.
And so far, Collins has been a pleasant surprise. A mobile, quick-thinking big man with enticing potential.
And when John Collins takes off from the floor, you can feel your hair start to stand up.
One of the most explosive players in the league with this incredible liftoff. A strong step to the rim, and he can demolish anything in his path.
Damn. What a pass.
I mean, listen, Fred VanVleet, he can practically close his eyes. That's how comfortable he is out on the arc.
And the basket by Abaji.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Over to the wing. Oh, powered down with both hands.
That's just great recognition from your big man, right? Markkanen is going to find the open teammate and put it on time and on target. I love this guy's passing skills.
And the jam by Drummond.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
And DeJounte Murray is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
And that puts them just one foul from the bonus.
Pass to Collins. Marking it inside. Brooks defending. And out of bounds. The Spurs will take it. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Ingram on the wing. Nails it from 3.
Look at how smooth Ingram's shot is. Hard off the pass, he puts up a silky jumper.
Pass to Markkanen. And DeJounte Murray is going to pick up a foul.
Oh, come on.
That'll be a second foul of the game.
Well, just a little too physical out there right now. That's already his second foul.
Clarkson with the ball. 14 points for him last game against Phoenix.
Nope.
Boy, and defensively, he had them off balance. He was able to come away with 4 steals.
Now here's Brooks. Collins with the rebound.
Boy, with his shot not falling right now, it might be time to look in a different direction. See if you can get your teammates started.
Markkanen from long range knocks down the triple.
Well, Markkanen sees an opportunity to make one of the easier threes in the NBA. That location in the corner, such valuable real estate.
Here's Van Vliet. A 14-point game for him in the win against the Celtics in Boston.
And with all the attention he drew offensively, he did a great job of just kicking to the open man.
Inside, here's Collins. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
Yeah, just a nice show of force by Collins, taking it all the way to the rim and flushing it home.
Three-pointer, Brooks. It falls. He's now 2 of 5 from the field.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Clarkson against Murray. Poke loose. Van Vliet outside. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Well, you love the unselfishness of Fred Van Vliet. This guy is so good recognizing when his teammates are open.
Just out
Damn
of
it.
control.
Come on.
Already 3 fouls for him. He'll likely have to take a seat.
All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
Yeah, what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
Here's Horton Tucker. Here's Collins. Oh, Drummond with the block.
Andre Drummond in the middle of the action at both ends of the floor. Big-time defensive block.
Here's Van Vliet. Misses off the left iron.
I'm sure if he had the chance.
What?
Do that possession over again, he would not have taken the shot.
And the call will be against Fred Van Vliet. That's his first foul of the game. We're in the bonus now, and they'll go to the line. And obviously, it's a long season. But Doris, you feel like reducing the amount of games would be a good thing?
I think no matter what, if you're talking about reducing the schedule, Brian, you're facing an uphill battle. The reason is easy. It would be a reduction in revenue. And who is the person willing to do that? I just think it's not something that's realistic.
And Utah calls time here. And as the coaches draw up their strategies, the players staying hydrated with some Gatorade. That's key to keeping them at their best all the way up to the buzzer.
It really is. And every one of those players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
the power rankings. Always fun to see where everyone in the league stands. Taking a look at the Nuggets, they're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5.
Well, I think for San Antonio, they've proven time and time again this season that not only are they legit, but they could very well be the team to beat.
Utah trailing here. Here's Horton Tucker. No good with a layup.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Out of bounds. It'll be Utah's fault. Here are some of the best and most intelligent shooters in the association. Fourth, Andre Drummond.
He's been fantastic scoring the ball, shooting it at a high clip.
For Utah, they've gone 4 of 10 shooting the rock in this first quarter. Pass to Olynyk. And it's Olynyk with a jam.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
And how about what Colin Sexton brings to the table?
Yeah, when you think about this young guy, he still can be an offensive force.
Ooh.
Plays the guard position with a big-time chip on his shoulder due to his size. This guy is always up for a challenge.
And the basket by Van Vliet.
They're getting torched. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Covered by Ingram. From the arc. Drummond grabs the miss. San Antonio leading. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. And the jam by Drummond.
The shot goes up. You've got to put a body on Andre Drummond. This guy's so good off the offensive window.
4-3. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
Tries the spin move. Outside for Brooks. And here's Ingram outside. Doesn't go for him. Utah's gone 3 for 5 from deep so far in this matchup. Pass to George. Horton Tucker on the wing. From 10 feet away. Yep, that one goes. And the Jazz lead by 1. Well, it's certainly been a roller coaster ride.
You do me one, I'll do you one better. It feels like we have a lead change every few possessions.
And he gets it back. Outside Ingram. Fires for 3. Offensive rebound Spurs. The Jazz have got 7 of 15 to find the net. Outside Olynyk. Back to Horton Tucker. 6 to shoot. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. Jones,
nice block.
In transition, here they come. And there's the basket. And the
Good
whistle
foul.
blows. Chance at a 3-point play here. Going to the line for 1.
Colin Sexton.
And that one misses.
Guys, what I appreciate about Andre Drummond is that he understands his role night by night. Be physical, defend the basket, rebound with great intensity. He gives it to you every single night.
Now here's Ingram. What a tremendous game he played against Boston.
Well, the defense deserves to get burned. Absolutely no excuse for leaving him open.
Yes.
Stolen by Jones. Moving it up. And a slam.
Damn.
Ingram.
Looking like a spider attacking a fly. Ingram came at the rim with fierce intentions.
Well, the Jazz shooting the rock around 41% during the first quarter. Sexton against Jones. George for 3. Sinks the tray.
Well, that's a case where your teammates are showing trust in you, and he comes through with flying colors.
And it's Ingram with the basket on the assist from Jones. Ingram's got 10 points in the game. Utah's gone 4 of 7 from 3-point range here in the first. And there's the foul.
Nice.
It's on Colin Sexton. That'll be a second foul of the game.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Spurs shooting a solid 50% in the opening quarter. The baseline J. Good work there as it goes. He's got 12.
Nice touch from the mid-range. Ingram looking confident, rising up and shooting from there.
Here's Sexton. Good D by Covington.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop them, and that's never an easy task.
A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through one. It's the Spurs. They're up 7. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in a moment. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. All right, guys, what's your take on the Spurs so far?
Well, they clearly came into this game focused on sharing the ball.
When you keep everyone involved at the offensive end, it keeps everyone engaged in other areas as well.
Here's Jones. 7-point game, biggest lead so far. So the Utah 5 right now. And here's Porter outside. And Van Vliet gets the assist. Van Vliet's got 4 assists in the game.
You can see Porter's confidence building steadily. The catch-and-shoot jumper becoming a real weapon.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Robert Covington. That's his first foul of the game. Spurs on D. Markkanen misses.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
No.
Hayward.
Yeah.
Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Utah has got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Markkanen's got 5.
How about that? Markkanen able to take the contact and play through it. Big-time finish.
From deep, Hayward. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
2 for 2 from the arc here in the second. Takes a 3.
Oh, shit.
The rebound by Markkanen.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Nabaji buries it from 3. Give him 8
Just ran me down.
Yeah, this is why people like to play with Mr. Markkanen. This guy is a solid passer out of that forward spot.
3-pointer, Van Vliet. Fires in the triple.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Pass to Collins. Markkanen right side. The 3 is up. The rebound by the Spurs. Coming into this, having notched a win against Boston in their last game.
Oh my, talk about mental toughness. The crowd was roaring against them.
Damn it.
They were able to focus and finish the task at hand.
I thought what really stood out was how dominant they were on the offensive end. That was about as flawless as you could hope for.
Yeah, try that again.
For San Antonio, they've gone 4 for 6 here in the second. The drive by Porter. Pass to Covington. Now here's Porter. Defense is right there.
Yeah.
And then Porter with the dunk.
Rising to the cup, Porter showing what he can do.
To the paint. Here's Collins. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. You know, the point forward is an archetype that by now fans are familiar with. Grant, you were one of the OGs at the point forward. How's that position evolved in your mind?
Well, it's evolved because so many players today have the skill set to be a point forward. Before me, there were guys like Paul Pressey and Scottie Pippen in the 80s and early 90s. But as I said, players today, the skill level is so elite. And with this positionless basketball that we're in, you must have a point forward or 2 on your team to be successful.
And it's good for 2.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
And here's Porter outside.
Oof.
Can't get it to drop. And Utah will come the other way. Pass to Abaji. And he jams it home with authority.
A strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
And left no doubt with that one, Grant. Jones, the pass to Porter. Over Collins. Out to Hayward. Puts up a three. He buries it from three. Hayward's got 8.
How about Gordon Hayward going from a guy who as a rookie couldn't get much playing time to now an all-star level talent who you cannot let get space from 3.
Now here's Clarkson. Right now he's contributing about 15.5 points a game.
I mean, Jordan Clarkson is huge in the Philippines. His family with roots there, traveling out to Manila with NBA cares, drawing huge crowds. They've been impeccable from the line here in the second period, doing what they can to try to build some momentum.
Richardson's checked in for Van Vliet. Horton Tucker, he's checked in for Utah.
I don't think you can let Gordon Hayward get free around the rim. This guy will throw it down and leave no doubt.
And Clarkson in 2018 suited up for the Philippines national team.
NBA Clarkson's NBA games are a must-watch in the Philippines. Kids watching Clarkson's games in the morning before heading to school, they say, forget the cartoons, we want to watch hoops.
Gets the 3 ball to go.
But like that he shakes off that rocky first period and knocks down a shot. Nice.
And Utah calls time here. And the impact of international players in the NBA. It's climbing dramatically. Norris, in 1990, they played less than 5% of available minutes. Now it's more than 20%.
Well, the beauty is it's not just about the increase in numbers. It's the players at the top level in the NBA. Look at the MVP race last season. The top 3 were all international. I love it. It's a good sign for the game. We want the best players regardless of where they're from.
A different look for San Antonio. Andre Drummond comes in for Covington. And Ingram is subbed in for Jones.
Boy, there's a lot about Lauri Markkanen that makes this guy unique. 7-footer with a big-time offensive game. That actually happens mostly outside the arc, guys.
Markkanen's unique play style is right there in his stat line, Doris.
That's exactly right, B.A. That's the point. A big man averaging more 3-point attempts than regular 2-point field goal attempts. Who else is doing that? At 7 feet tall. But somehow he makes it work.
Good on the second one.
What I'm always impressed by, guys, is Markkanen's versatility. The guy can face up and make jump shots. He can be enough of a presence on the interior that you're very comfortable with him in this modern NBA game.
And he makes all 3.
He does a great job of drawing contact and getting himself to the line, something he didn't do in the first period.
Richardson, the pass to Hayward. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
They've had a hard time shutting down the 3-point shot.
Utah has gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far.
Because y'all aren't guarding at all.
On the wing, Clarkson, guarded by Richardson. The Jazz again can't hit.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
An excellent job of reading the defense. As Ingram's court vision continues to improve, so will his playmaking.
Oh, stolen by Richardson. Now here's Porter. Give him 8 points now. Ingram finds Porter. That one's good on the sweet setup by Ingram. Ingram's got his 4th assist in this one. Pass to Collins to win the run, and the shot goes. Collins has got 11.
He's starting to heat up now. He's been much more efficient with the shot in this quarter than in the first.
Hayward outside. Now Drummond. 23 points for him last game against Boston.
And what a wrecking ball defensively, seen by the 4 steals he had in that game.
Now here's Clarkson. Launches it. Porter pulls it in.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
They recover it. Drummond passes to Ingram. And that
Yeah,
goes
get
in
some.
as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. That free throw good from Ingram. The Jazz have gotten 6 of their 12 attempts to go since the end of the first. Horton Tucker can't hit. And the Spurs shooting at around 60% on this one. Very efficient. The shot by Ingram, no good. Utah's gone just 1 of 5 so far this quarter from 3. Sexton with it. Richardson picks him up. Sexton misses. Left side Ingram. Good. Now 7 for 11 on the night.
Boy, Otto Porter with the pretty delivery. That's nice.
And Utah calls time here.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
Well, poor rotations, poor communication. There's a lot to figure out right now.
Gordon Tucker on the wing. The Jazz with another miss. Gordon Tucker's gotten just 1 of his 4 attempts from the floor tonight. Richardson, the pass to Drummond. Ingram up top. A minute 39 left in the second quarter. He drops it from range. Richardson's got his first 3 points of the game.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
Looking to win the run. And the layup is up and in. Give him 8. San Antonio with the ball. And here's Ingram from the arc. The shot comes out, and Utah will come the other way.
Started out strong from three-point land. Hit 2 in the first quarter, but he's gone dry since. Slow defensive rotation causing a breakdown along the perimeter.
58 seconds left in the first half. Here's Sexton. Oh, rejected by Drummond. Pass to Hayward. Back to Ingram. Now Hayward, guarded by Olynyk. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
I think over time, Gordon Hayward has mastered the art of the pump fake. Easily gets the defense into the air, and the rest is easy.
The Jazz making a switch here. Dunn's checked in. Good on both. Utah has gone 6 of 14 from the perimeter tonight. George for 3. Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Now here's Ingram. 17 points in the game. Gets the 3.
Olynyk's hurt.
Oh, now it looks like we've got an injury here, guys. We'll likely see him come out of the game.
And by the look of it, guys, this could be serious.
Well, these are the moments that can be gut-wrenching for him and his team, right? Anytime you see an injury like this, certainly your heart goes out to him and to his family.
Here's Ingram. Whoa!
Show me your vision, Josh Richardson. What a delivery.
For 3, Sexton. Covington grabs the board. And here's Ingram from the arc. Oh, time, but it's no good. And so the San Antonio Spurs firmly in control with an impressive 28-point lead as the quarter ends. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Thanks. I'm here with Spurs head coach Greg Popovich. Coach, how do you get this team playing so efficiently at the offensive end?
I beg my butt off constantly. It's embarrassing.
At least the begging's paying off, though. Good luck in the second half. Thanks, Coach.
All right, Allie, thanks for that.
I don't know. Maybe the Kings would be a better opponent.
Thanks for tuning in. Did you miss us? Before we discuss the game at hand, let's first check out the upcoming schedule.
And for that game against the Celtics, I bet they've been looking forward to this one. I mean, a chance to take down a higher-ranked team and show us what they're capable of.
Hopefully, the challenge of this matchup brings out the best in them. And circling back to the game at hand, guys, the deficit is looming large right now for the Jazz.
It's their defense that's put them in this spot. Giving up easy looks all over the place. It's like they don't have even a game plan in place. Check out the field goal percentage that they've allowed. Oh, that's not going to cut it on me. I don't even want to talk about it no more.
That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the third quarter.
Wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Boy, this has been one outstanding game from Brandon Ingram.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And, boy, this young guy has done just that.
Robert Covington is out there with Otto Porter. Then there's Gordon Hayward. Then there's Josh Richardson. And it's Ingram in at the 2. So that's who Greg Popovich starts the second half with. Now here's Ingram, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
The length of Ingram poses issues for defenders, which is why he gets fouled a lot.
At the line for your Spurs, Brandon.
No.
Gets one, then misses the second attempt from the line. And for the Jazz, they're shooting 40% so far in this one. And Josh Richardson gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Markkanen. Puts it up off the inbound.
Well, you have to love the hustle from Gordon Hayward. He doesn't give up anything easy, such a dogged defender.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. You know, in today's day and age of basketball, big men valuable. Here are some of the best outside shooters from that position this season. Otto Porter is second.
And we all love to talk about floor spacing. Well, this group of bigs provide exactly that, which is what makes them so special.
You know, and that causes all sorts of matchup problems for an opponent. Just the threat of one of them getting hot from three-point range affects the defensive game plan.
Well, when he's dialed in like this, Collins can be a serious difference maker on offense. Hopefully he can keep it up.
And here's Porter outside, and there's a whistle. That goes on Robert Covington. That's his fourth foul of the contest. It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
What a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
Hayward, he's checked in for San Antonio. For Utah, they've gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. And it's time for an injury report. Let's check in with Allie LaForce now. She's got an injury update on Kelly Olynyk.
Hey guys, the head athletic trainer of the Jazz was able to update me on the situation. They're doing everything they can as this looks like a collapsed lung. Obviously, we're all hoping for the best here. It's a blow to a team that was hoping to be healthy coming down the stretch. Looks like their depth will be tested now.
All right, Allie, thank you. Sadly, that's not the news fans were hoping for, guys.
Definitely not. Seems like he's got a long, tough road ahead of him.
And our hearts go out to him. The guy works so hard. His teammates love him. Coaches love him. He's going to be missed.
Richardson against Clarkson. Hayward for 3. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Hayward. Fournier's checked in for Covington.
Now into the lineup for your Spurs.
2 minutes into the second half of play now. Clarkson for 3. And again, it's Utah with a 3.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
Here's Ingram. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. They'll pin that one on John Collins. And he drops the first. Both free throws good from Ingram. Utah has got it going from the perimeter in the third. 4 for 4 so far. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. And Collins with the slam.
They're improving, but still find themselves behind.
Yeah, but this run started with tighter execution at both ends, and that'll need to be maintained for them to have a chance to take the lead.
Now here's Ingram. He's got 24. The kick out to Richardson. San Antonio again missing.
All right, time now to pick it up. You're 1 for 4, and you certainly don't want to give your opponent momentum.
Gordon Hayward. First personal foul.
He misses the free throw.
Team foul. Shooting for Utah. Ochai Agbaji. 2 shots.
So he can't get either to fall. San Antonio's gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Here's Ingram. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Second personal.
All right, let's look at the last handful of seasons and the steals numbers for DeJounte Murray.
His aggressiveness on the defensive end has definitely risen over the last few years. He's doing all he can to swipe as many steals as possible. A real pest on that end who opponents hate going up against.
The Jazz making a switch here. Horton Tucker's checked in. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Did you see that? That was one of the best moves I've ever seen.
Picture perfect execution. He was focused and refused to be denied. Oh, wasted no time on that one. Richardson's got 6.
You have to be prepared to shoot on the catch. Teammate wants to deliver it, you've got to make it. Josh Richardson, deadly.
Yeah, they've been pretty careless so far, racking up a number of fouls in very little time.
Porter Jr., he's checked in for San Antonio. And Josh Richardson gets the whistle that time. That's his 3rd foul so far. A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the 3rd quarter. Utah calls timeout.
How about those moves from your Spurs breaker? Give them another round of applause.
Takes a step back. Collins with it, and it's Ingram picking him up. And Collins with the slam.
The contact wasn't going to hold Collins down. He explodes into it and finds the shot.
And here's Porter outside, and they recover it. Launches a 3. Offensive rebound Spurs. This one for 3. He's got it. 6 of 10.
Finally.
Well, they're winning largely because of this guy's play. He has been sensational.
The Jazz have gotten 7 of their 9 shots to fall. Quality shooting in the second half. Here's Collins. That 3's off the mark.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. Just missed it.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, guys, with the yearly roster moves, it might be hard for the casual fan to keep track. But Commissioner Silver said it's a necessary side effect. He said, quote, "We tried to tie performance to pay in a closer way, and I think that's what you see with shorter contracts." Brian, more player movement has been the result.
Yeah, good point, Allie. Thanks. Colin Sexton's checked in for Utah.
I think the thing I like best about Otto Porter, his versatility and long arms, because it allows him to impact the game in so many ways.
Ooh, got that one up quick. Porter's got 21 points in the game. All right,
Otto
guys,
going
let's
off
get your
again.
take on the hustle stats for San Antonio.
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
I think it's also important we have to acknowledge how many scoring opportunities they've created from their spectacular defense, getting a bunch of points off turnovers.
Pass to Sexton. With some arc, 2 points. That one goes.
How about the soft touch on the floater from Colin Sexton? You must have that in your arsenal.
Outstanding dribble drive. And that replay was brought to you by Mobile One.
Yeah, they have a long way to go, but attacking the rim like that is a great way to start a comeback.
Fournier for 3. Rebound, Utah. And here's Sexton. He's been an offensive weapon for them, scoring around 17.5 points a game. To the left wing. And the three-pointer goes. He has 6.
Well, that's an example of using both vision and playmaking ability to find the open teammate. Sexton is a quality floor general.
San Antonio again missing. And so it's Utah with it. Here's Abaji. And again,
Damn.
It's Utah with a 3.
And this offensive surge is just what they needed right now.
The 3. The shot by Ingram, no good.
Well, you're trying to answer the 3, but you force up a shot that he would have been better off passing up.
And he comes up with a bucket. Horton Tucker's got 4 points this quarter.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Outside Porter. Fires from deep. Abaji with a rebound.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Lets the 3 fly. The rebound by the Spurs. Ingram's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
I'll tell you, they're going to need more from this guy if they're going to cut into this deficit.
On offense, here's Utah. They've got a 10-0 run going. Shoots from 14. Sexton misses.
I'll tell you, you hate to pin this on one person, but his inefficiencies at the offensive end are holding this group back.
And for the Jazz, they're shooting 47% in this one, looking efficient.
And Evan Fournier is the longest tenured NBA player out of France. There were 10 French-born players during the 21-22 season.
Now here's Fournier. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one.
I'd like to see more of this from Evan Fournier. He's proven he has the size and touch to score inside.
Here's Sexton. Oh, blocked by Ingram.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And Fournier from France, one of the countries on the rise in the basketball world, Greg.
No question. I mean, Canada has become a clear number 2 to the U.S. Then it's France, Australia, Germany with lots of guys in the league. Evan Fournier, a big reason we'll see more Frenchmen.
Here's Horton Tucker. He's got 9. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to be on Otto Porter. The Spurs making a switch here. Hayward's checked in. That one's no good. They have really been in control of this one.
You don't want to get complacent here.
Outside Ingram. Off target from 3-point range.
Well, he had the defense's attention, dropping 2 threes in the first half, but he hasn't made one since. Well, offensively, this guy has been cooking. They're definitely not losing because of him.
And for the Spurs, they're shooting only 30% in the third quarter. Ingram, oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. They'll pin that one on John Collins. First free throw is good. And he makes the first, but misses the second.
You know, seeing an uptick in his trips to the free throw line, really, since we came out of the half.
Oh, stolen by Richardson. Shot and game clock separated by 5. To the middle. And no good, trying to use the glass. Utah shooting has been excellent in the third quarter at 57%. The shot by Dunn, no good. Left side Fournier. From deep. That shot off the mark. 1 second left. He can't get it to go. At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead. This one may have already been decided. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
You can count on him to deliver a few assists like this one each and every night.
You know a thing or two about a point guard's job. Set the table for your teammates. Done there perfectly.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. So the Jazz 5 right now. We've got Lauri Markkanen. Chris Dunn is out there with Jordan Clarkson. And it's George in at the 3, small forward. Clarkson, good D by Richardson. The Spurs shooting efficiently, 50% so far. Fournier, the pass to Ingram. Fade away. They get it again. The kick out to Van Vliet. 3-pointer. That was no good. And it's Utah the other way.
He hasn't helped the cause with his shooting, but his teammates have had his back.
Dunn outside. Here's Clarkson. Oh, the teardrop falls in.
Well, he had trouble making shots in the first period, but rounding into himself here in the second.
On the wing, Fournier. The 3-ball. San Antonio again missing.
I'll tell you, despite his struggles at the offensive end, this team still finds themselves in control of the ball game.
Sinks it from distance.
Yeah, that's just a nice pass. This was one of college basketball's premier playmakers, Dunn showing great vision.
Van Vliet with it. Ingram on the wing. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. For Utah, they've gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
I'll tell you, he is so tough to keep down once he gets near that rim.
Yeah, he can get up even a few notches higher. And And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
Nice offense here. Close in. Great bet to go.
Ingram on the wing from outside the arc. It's rebounded by George.
He needs to look to try to drive inside and get going. That outside shot is simply not there.
And George with the jam.
And just a crafty move to get free for the dunk.
Yeah, he's not just trying to score. He's trying to embarrass someone. Now here's Clarkson. Down by the Spurs. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. It's stolen by Dunn. Knocked loose. Fournier with the ball. Dunn in his pocket. And it's Ingram with the basket on the assist by Fournier. Ingram's got 10 points in just the second half. Now here's Dunn, guarded by Richardson. Conchar pulls it in. Conchar's got rebound number 8 now. And here's Ingram outside. The rebound by Markkanen. Markkanen's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Pass to George. And George with the jam.
You know, the assist is the key part of that play. The pace on the bounce pass, perfect.
The Spurs shooting at a decent clip, 45% for the game. Outside Richardson. That one's good on the sweet setup by Ingram. And the Spurs lead by 15.
Such a nice, smooth delivery by Josh Richardson. Range, yes, sir.
Pass to Markkanen. Ingram with the ball. Guarded now by George. Outside Ingram. Here's Richardson. Launches it. That shot is off.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
And George with the jam.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Pass to Fournier. Back to Ingram. Van Vliet with it. Takes the 3. That shot, no good. Down low. And Markkanen with the stuff.
I love it when Markkanen decides to throw it down. Show some fire on that finish.
And the defense didn't have position. They whistle a blocking foul, and he'll go to the line. It's on Lauri Markkanen, and he knocks down the first one. And the Spurs with some changes. Covington's checked in for Conchar. Porter Jr. comes in for Fournier. And it's Derrick Rose in for Fred VanVleet.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work, and it pays dividends.
Now here's Collins. Markkanen from long range. Porter pulls it in. Right side Ingram. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Lauri Markkanen. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Ingram finds Covington. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Ingram. Ingram's got his 9th assist of the game now.
Since Covington has arrived in the league, he has come such a long way in his overall game. Great interior work there.
Derrick Rose. First personal foul.
The first free throw's good.
Team foul. At the line for the Jazz.
And that's good as he hits both shots.
Colin Sexton's nickname, the Young Bull, is appropriate. This guy is a fiery competitor, and you know he approaches the point guard position with a scorer's mentality. So critical in the modern NBA.
Collins with the rebound.
You've got to find a way to get yourself going in some other way, because hoisting from 3 is not the answer.
And Collins with the slam.
Well, the problem is they haven't gotten production from any other spot, but right now this guy is cooking.
Back to Rose. Ingram, pass to Richardson. Counted from distance. Richardson's got 9 points now in the second half.
And looking to shoot as many threes as possible. This kind of confidence is impressive to see.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Derrick Rose. That's foul number 2 for him.
Where'd you put them?
Third team.
Rose against Sexton. And he's going for the lob. Can't complete the lob.
That is a rarity. When he takes flight, he usually hammers it home.
Ingram into the lane. From downtown. Sexton grabs the board.
Boy, a tough goal for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
And here's Ingram outside. The shot won't fall. And it's Utah the other way. Here's Sexton over Rose. Another shot. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. Free throw, no good for Collins. The Spurs shooting around 44%. Not bad. Outside Ingram. The fader. Utah with the rebound.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
On offense, here's San Antonio, leading by 12. Oh, they get a hand on it. Oh, stolen by Richardson. Here's Abaji. And another miss by Utah. How about the unselfishness of this team?
Yeah, the willingness to make the next pass has this defense scrambled.
And here's Porter outside. And Collins with the big block. To the paint. And the Jazz pushing it up now. Abaji can't hit. We've got 1:23 left to play in the fourth quarter. Ingram against Sexton. And that one's good. Ingram.
Well, Ingram has great scoring instincts. He knows how to find shots and capitalize on them.
Here's Sexton. Up and in on the layup.
And a comfortable win for them here. Game is out of reach. Time for the fans now to celebrate a win for the Spurs.
Seemed like the sheer volume of three-pointers today was the deciding factor.
And they'd hit one and then just dial it up again. And it worked.
And we just saw one of the greatest teams of all time win again. They've reached that magical 72-win marker, and they keep going.
And it's clear who the better team is. They sweep the four-game season series, just dominating them.
We've come to expect big-time games from him. Just another day at the office for Brandon Ingram.
What a selfless effort tonight. He's done such a great job finding guys in their appropriate
spots.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
Well, for all intents and purposes, this game is over. Just a matter of time here.
Abaji can't hit.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Out to Rose. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Ingram double team. Richardson finds Ingram. No good with the triple.
San Antonio foul. Josh Richardson. Fifth personal foul.
The first one falls.
Shooting for Utah. Abaji.
No good on the second free throw. Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over. They're leading by 11. 9 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. All right, guys, what's your take?
And they're hoping to wrap this one up.
It's not completely over, and they know that. But if they carry out their game plan, they should be golden.
George passes to Sexton. The putback.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
So we see the Spurs get the win here. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
And it makes a huge difference. Once they started to get into a groove, you never really...
Big game by Otto. Got the rest of Murray and Drummond though. That's important. Collins balling out, man. Hell yeah.